Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Beauty on a Budget. My name is Heather and today I'm just going to do the cleaning of my kitchen and my bathrooms. So I've got the kitchen, so this area here is the kitchen, dining room and the living room, so it's a big great room. So I'm going to actually do a good cleaning of this today. I'm going to start with the stove and cook stove or cooktop, so I'm going to get those all cleaned out. It's been a long time since I cleaned them. I was going to clean them the other day, but I had to do Thanksgiving dinner, and I decided I didn't want to try to clean the oven in case I didn't quite get to, finish washing it out and then you start cooking. So I always do wait till after I've done a big meal, knowing I'm not going to need my oven for a couple days, because I just excuse me, I usually find that after I've cleaned it out, first couple times you'll get some extra fumes kind of if you don't rinse it out good enough. So I just, cooking a big meal, I just didn't want that. I just don't want that oven cleaner scent in the house while having the oven on and cooking dinner for lots of people. So I'm going to do my oven today. I'm going to show another thing what we did. Our dishwasher broke. And when my husband tried to pull it out, the door kind of came off. And then we did get a new dishwasher. We went and spent a day. We found a dishwasher. We had to wait a couple days for them to deliver it. And we had to wait a few more days for the guy to come back and hook it up. And when the guy came to hook it up, they couldn't get the mounting brackets under this edge of the granite counter. So he said he wasn't going to install it. So he pulls it out. And so my husband went and he talked to who we bought it from. They came and picked the dishwasher up. My husband now got the refund for it. We needed a little bit smaller dishwasher. We went back and the smallest dishwasher was a Bosch. And it would be over $1,100 with delivery and installation. And we decided maybe we don't need a dishwasher because we don't really use it. And I said to my husband, well, what if we just did some mounting brackets and some shelves and we could have just a nice open shelving thing here? And he said he kind of liked that idea, and he went with his brother and they looked around and they found this little cabinet. And it just took them like half a day to buy the cabinet and bring it home and install it. So now I actually have another usable shelves here for some of my pots and pans. So I've got my it's my wok and the cast iron skillet, and then down here I've got my 4 roasting pans. So that just clears all that stuff up off my stove top here. So I used to have those extra ones just sitting up here. It's just really cleaned out, stuff off my counter. My next thing is I gotta get some of that stuff over there off that counter and clear up some of these spices that are here on this counter. I'm not quite sure how to streamline my spices yet. I'm just trying to figure out, my pantry is full, so these are the spices that we use all the time, so I don't really want to put them in the pantry because then they will get lost. But I'm gonna go and grab the oven cleaner, and I will somebody had shown something about cleaning this type of cook stove with the oven cleaner, so I would like to try that today and see if it will work. So I'll be back in just a few moments once I got the oven cleaner. Okay, so I've got my easy off and I got the heavy duty one, and I like to do the fast clean. Let me show you how dirty my oven is. I'm just going to take out the racks. I'm not the only one who cooks around here, so there's lots of bits, lots of burnt on things. I don't know what that white stuff is. Something, really. There's lots of food bits, so I'm just going to grab a paper towel and wipe that dried stuff off. But also when I clean my oven, I like to do the fast clean. So I'm actually gonna put my oven on a preheat of 200 degrees. So I'm gonna just wipe all this spilt stuff here. I don't know exactly what it is. It feels like cookie crumbs. I don't know, and probably pizza and cookies and stuff and whatever my daughter, her and her friends bake. And so I'm just gonna clean that out and get my oven preheated to 200, and then I will be back. All right, so the oven is preheating. So now I'm gonna take the easy off because I wanna try this. So they said if you just spray it on the cook stove and you just let it dry, it's gonna get all this stuff like it does for the inside of the oven. So like the oven, mine at the bottom doesn't have the element, it's got the hidden element. And they said this is, a couple of people who said this, they said this cook stove is similar to the oven because the element is underneath the glass. Just some food stuck there. I'm just gonna spray it on. I've not tried this, so I don't know if it's really gonna work, but I figure I've got nothing left to lose. I've got all this dried on stuff I've been trying for a couple of years to just get off, and every time I clean it I get more and more off, but we use the stove and stuff just gets burned on all the time. So I'm not the only one who uses the stoves here. Give it a nice well coat, and of course it's going to now beep because there's moisture hit the sensor. I was trying to avoid that. Okay, the oven is now preheated, so I'm going to turn it off. I can't do anything with the stove until I wipe some of that off. And now I'm just going to spray. It's been preheated, so now the oven is turned off. And I'm just going to spray in the oven here. My can is almost empty, so I'm just trying to use it up, but I'll be back in just a few moments. All right, so I just took some paper towel and I just wiped off the dials. Here, anytime liquid hits these control panels, it beeps. So I just wiped them off until it stopped beeping. But for this, you can already see all the grease and stuff that was burned on is already starting to like come up. It's getting lifted up and it's spreading throughout the cleaner just like it does in the oven. So I'm just gonna let this, so they say you spray this on, you just let it dry. Same with when I spray it into, when you spray the oven cleaner into the oven, you just kind of let it do its thing for a while. So I'm just gonna let this dry, but I am kind of curious as to see what it looks like underneath. Got my little scraper here. I just want to see, because it says you should be able to just scrape this off. Oh, look at that. Look at what it got off. I'm just gonna spread this back down here because I just there. But it is getting it off. That's like really amazing how fast it's working. So I'm just gonna let this all sit here and do what it's supposed to do. And even here where there was always stuff spilt here, and I mean this gets shiny, but just to see the difference when I just took the paper towel and just wiped off and got the cleaner off, just how much shinier this is. Because it used to be really dull looking. So that just a few minutes of the oven cleaner just on the basic cook stove part where it's not where the elements aren't, so not a lot of stuff gets spilt, or I guess they get burned on over here. It does get spilt on. But just how much cleaner that already looks. Can't wait to see what the rest of the stove is going to look like. Now I do have scratches on my cook stove that I can't do anything about. I can't get the scratches off, but I'm really trying to get those burnt off marks. Some of them I can probably be able to get to. There was a time when my cook stove was so burnt on with stuff, you couldn't see the white lines because everything was just covered under so much stuff. Oh, what was that? Okay, just a box over there moved. Okay. I don't know why the box over there is moving. It's just a piece of painter's tape was holding the cardboard lid kind of down, and the tape, I guess, the box is too full, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so I've got this done. So I've got it in here now sprayed. I'm just gonna give it its time to do its thing. I'm gonna set my timer for 30 minutes. And I will come back in 30 minutes and wash out the oven. That's why I love to do the fast clean one. Like, you can spray it and let it sit overnight, or you preheat the oven to 200, and then in about 30-ish minutes you can just wipe it out and your oven is clean. I like that one. I'm gonna do in my microwave. That's actually not that bad today. I mean, there is like egg has exploded here and in there, and cheese, so that I do know. So I'm gonna grab my other little my microwave cleaning thing and set that in. Okay, so I've got my little Angry Mama here. I'm just trying to find, so it's just a mix of vinegar and water. So I just pour the vinegar in. Just gotta get closer to the edge here. Just kind of fill up the vinegar to the vinegar line, approximately. And then come over to the sink and just add water to the water line. About there. And then I gotta put her all back together. So and so easy to do. It's just vinegar and water. I bought this little Angry Mama from, I believe, from the liquidation place called Bianca's. I think it was $5 or $7 for her a couple of years ago, and I'm so glad I bought her. Set it for 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes, and just let it do what it has to do. That timer's set for a little over 27 minutes. So I guess now I'm going to work on the bathrooms, because I can't really there's not much more to do here. There's no point in washing the floors now. I've already vacuumed this morning, so the floors are fine. It's just if I'm going to start to clean out the oven, I'm not going to mop it. I know the floors were just mopped a couple days ago, so they're okay, but I just finished vacuuming this morning. So I'm going to go and do the bathrooms. Start with a small bathroom here. First thing, just take out the garbage, take out dirty towels. Just gonna put the soap dispensers. I always put the soap dispensers under the counter when I'm gonna spray with the cleaner. Same with the extra toilet paper. And this one, just that way I don't accidentally spray anything. And I'm just gonna spray everything down. I use the Lysol bathroom foam cleaner. I'm just gonna spray everything. And just, before I spray the outside of the toilet, I'm just gonna grab the toilet bowl cleaner here. I know I should be wearing gloves. I have gloves. I just didn't put them on because it's hard to do the phone. You know, hold my camera with those gloves on. Just give it a good squirt. And then I'm just going to take this. I'm just going to spray all around the toilet here. Oops. There. And then just let this sit for a while. So then I'll be back to wipe everything down a little bit. So I'm going to head upstairs and do the bathrooms upstairs. Oops, sorry. Turning off wrong sets of lights. So I'll just be upstairs in just a moment. Alright, so this is the master bathroom. It has the granite counter, so I'm not clearing off the counter because I didn't grab the granite cleaner with me right this minute. Because that I never let sit, that I just kind of spray and wipe off within just a few moments. But I'm just going to spray the sink and the inside of the tub. Out of the way. Now the tub wasn't cleaned for a little while, and that's because we had some tile work done around the tub, so I couldn't really clean my tub very much, not like this. I was just kind of wiping it down. And then same with in the shower. I don't have any grout cleaner at the moment. I'm just going to quickly just do the toilet here. So try not to get the counter because it's granite. Although I do find that a little bit of this Lysol cleaner on the granite hasn't affected it. Now we have pets, and so there's always pet hair in this bathroom. Like I said, I don't have any grout cleaner at the moment. I know, look at this. This shower is built really weird. Water puddles right in this corner and in that corner. And so we always get that yellow effect if we don't if we just kind of let the water puddle. So I'm just going to take my bowl cleaner here and I'm just going to put a little bit into those corners. And I will just, it's not going to be here for long, but I'm out of my tile cleaner. So I'm just going to use this. It's the Lysol 10 times cleaning power. I don't know. I prefer not to use this one on these tiles, but that's okay. The shower was also recently just cleaned because I have already cleaned this out when I was organizing my bathroom. So I'm not worried about taking everything out of the shower. My shower is fine. So while we were doing the tile around the tub, we had to use the shower. So this is my tub. It needs to be cleaned, not so much the shower. I'm gonna put a little bit here. And I'll just come and just scrub that floor. I have the other one. This one is the really powerful one. I have another toilet bowl cleaner that I will use on those tiles. And then I'm just going to spray them again with a little bit of this other bathroom foam cleaner. And the towels were just washed yesterday, so they were just hung up this morning, so the towels are clean. And then I just have to get my Windex to clean the mirrors. So that's it for this bathroom. I'm just gonna go to the other two bathrooms. So all right, so while I was doing the bathroom downstairs, the microwave ended. So now I'm going to, I don't know why it's really blurry. Oh, it's probably just dirty. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take her out. She will be very hot. And then all I need to do is just grab a piece of paper towel here. There. And just wipe off the door with just a piece of paper towel. I generally don't do cleaning with paper towel, but it's what I have right at the moment. I'm not sure where my rags got put. Everything was just kind of moved, and I had some brand new rags, and I just got, and I don't know where I put them, so and then I threw out a whole bunch of the really old rags. So I guess I'll just be using paper towel for this morning while I'm cleaning. But I like just how fast and easy it is to clean a microwave. Actually, I'm just gonna grab just grab one of these tea towels. Might be a little bit faster than the paper towel. And yes, it is. It's just microwave is hot and the paper towel is wet, and my daughter was cleaning this the other day, so I'm gonna have to get my husband to see if he can take the microwave out. The little light, I don't know if I can show, the little light is supposed to be in here. The little light bulb is supposed to come out of this little hole. She was cleaning and she pushed the little light back inside the hole, so the microwave is very dark at the moment. So I forgot to tell my husband, so I'm gonna write that down so he can pull the microwave out and fix it, because with the microwave in here I can't really quite see where the light bulb went. So the microwave is cleaned out. Oops, not even in the frame, sorry about that. Don't know what you were watching. I was just trying to make sure I got the microwave cleaned. And then same with the little turntable thing here. Just gonna dry it off and put it back in. And then same with the glass here, just have to wipe it off. So I need 2 hands to do that, so I'll just be back in just a moment. All right, so in less than 10 minutes, my microwave is cleaned inside, and I'm just gonna wipe the outside off with this cloth. I keep setting some timer on here. I'll have to grab the cleaner, but that's, every time I wipe it off, I keep bumping one of the buttons, and it keeps wanting to set to like 90 minutes or something. So I'm just gonna grab the other cleaner to wipe the outside of this when I do the outside of the oven. So now I think, yeah, still letting this sit for a while. And you can see how much darker it's getting, so it is really getting the grease off of there. So I'm just gonna let that sit for a while longer. So the timer I had set for 30 minutes is sitting at just a little over 10 minutes. That should give me enough time to go and do finish the 3 bathrooms. Partial, I guess. I can't do the 1 bathroom because it's my daughter's bathroom. She's got all her stuff in there. So I'm just going to grab these. Just got to grab the cloth and wipe everything down. Okay, I went and grabbed, is that recording? Yes. I went and grabbed my tripod and I got my gloves on. I know I wasn't wearing my gloves at first, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna, I did find some cleaning cloths. I had to go searching for them. These ones I like. I believe these ones are by Norwick, or they're a Norwick type. So it has like, this one side here feels like a Velcro, and this one here's got like more of a rubbery side, so it's really good for cleaning, you know, polishing and cleaning. So it's, I've got 2 of them. I got the purple one and the pink one, and then my green one is just a microfiber, but again it's got 2 different textures, like each side has a different texture to it, which I do find really good for cleaning. I'm just gonna get this a little bit wet. I don't know if these are really Norwick or not. I got them secondhand. Somebody had cut the tags off as to what they were, but to me they feel like a Norwick type cleaning cloth. rubbery side works really good on the stainless steel, just to polish everything up. And the more little, so like it feels like a part, one side of the Velcro, it's got those little loops in it, even sounds like Velcro. Works really good as the scrubber. I do have we do have hard water here, so we do get a lot of buildup of calcium and other deposits. And I have tried everything to get rid of this calcium stuff. I bought the CLR, I bought the other bathroom stuff that's supposed to help with the lime scale and everything. I've done vinegar, I've done peroxide, I've done lemon juice, and we still always constantly get the buildup, just especially around in the faucets here. So every one of my sinks has it. I can get rid of it, it's just hours of scrubbing. And I'm going to try something, there's another cleaner that somebody had recommended, so I'm going to see how much that cleaner cost and if it's worth it or not, and see if that will kind of get it off. My sink is done, the counter's done. I'm just going to do the toilet in just a minute. You don't need to watch me scrub the toilet. My toilets are not dirty. I mean, I think if I ever do a toilet one, it's going to be where the toilet is so caked on with stuff. I will say I've done deep cleaning for people who, for whatever reason, are unable to clean their house. I have done a toilet that was just black inside, like black and rust inside. It took me, I think that one toilet was 9 hours straight of just scrubbing. But I got it to the point where it looked brand new. I had the cleaner, I put the cleaner on, I let the cleaner soak overnight. I went back the next day and I just scrubbed it with scouring pads, like the ones that you can, there's, like dish safe scouring pads, not the SOS pads, but just the regular scouring pads. And I just scraped and, just layer by layer, just constantly just going and just cleaning it. So I do know how to clean toilets when they get really bad, and I said I think I cleaned 4 toilets that were just really, really bad. 2 of them were in the same house, and one of the toilets, I think we ended up having just to replace the whole toilet, but they were really surprised, the plumbers were surprised how clean I got the toilet. And there was something wrong with the mechanism stuff inside the toilet was all plugged and cracked. So the toilet had to be replaced. So I worked really hard to clean that toilet, only to find out that we had to replace that toilet anyways. But that just gave me, experience on how to deep clean toilets. And I always say to my toilets, sometimes they get bad, they get missed, stuff happens, especially in the kids' bathrooms. That one always gets, that's the bathroom I always forget to double check. As the kids got older, they were always cleaning, doing a good job while I'm watching, and then I let them just clean the bathroom whenever. That was a mistake because it took me 2 days to clean their bathroom one day. So, but that was the sink, the toilet, and the bathtub, and up the wall, and just lots of mold or mildew. And I said, well, that was my fault for not, watching that they were cleaning properly. But I'll be back in just a few moments after I get the toilet done, and I'm working upstairs. Actually, I realized I gotta do the mirror. So I have this Power Foam glass cleaner. I bought it at the dollar store. I don't remember which dollar store. So, just gonna spray the mirror. Sorry, my hand's in the way of the lens. I was just trying to turn. And then I've got, not that one, this one here. And it's got the rubber side, which I said works really good for polishing chrome and cleaning the glass. There, didn't take too long, but now this bathroom is clean and finished. So now I'm gonna go do the one downstairs and the one upstairs. And my timer for the oven beeps, so that means it's been half an hour, but I just want to get the bathrooms done before I touch the oven. So I'll be back in just a few moments. Okay, so I'm in the small bathroom in the basement. So this one has the toilet, sink, and it has a shower. The shower down here has not been done for quite a while, so I really sprayed it good with the cleaner, my bathroom cleaner. Same with the counter. The counter is easy to do. Just have to wipe it off again. I don't know how long. This counter gets wiped off on a pretty almost daily basis. Same with the toilet. The toilet down here actually gets washed, on a really regular basis. Now, this is just really dirty around this sink. I don't know why. Oh, it's paint. When they painted. Okay, so that's not. That I have to scrape off. That is paint from when they painted the bathroom. They got it all. Just needs a little harder scrubbing here. This is paint. I think they may have been using this sink to rinse out paint brushes actually. So I'm just gonna scrub this good, but I'm gonna leave this because I'm gonna have to go get some other cleaner, just that paint thinner, paint stripper, whatever it is, because there is paint all in here and all in the sink, like the whole little drain. I don't know what this is called. The plug is just coated in paint. This is so dirty. This sink is never this dirty. I'm just going to leave this sink to soak for a while. So I'm just going to grab some of the cleaner because even just with my little gloves, I'm just getting layers of stuff off here, and that is just caked on paint, and that's the color of the walls. So I think they were using this to rinse out their brushes. And I hadn't noticed, I mean, I wipe the sink down, but when I've got kids here and I just kind of, every night, I just wipe it down fast with some cleaner. I never really scrubbed, and then today I'm like, let that cleaner sit, and it's just, all this stuff is coming off. So, okay, I'm just gonna leave this for now. I'm just gonna wipe the tiles off first. I know they are done. And the counter too, so there's stuff on this counter. This is not what would normally be on this counter. I know. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave that for now. I'm just gonna do the mirror quickly. Same thing, just spray and then just wipe it off. I always focus more right above the sink where everything gets splashed. The colored on the mirror with like a Sharpie or a marker thing. Got most of it off. I'll just there. That came off. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do the toilet. I'm gonna show the shower first. And I don't like these walk-in showers. You've only got like barely enough room. Like I'm a small person and I can't walk in the shower straight. I have to turn and walk in sideways because the door is just so narrow. And we don't even have like one of those nice faucet things. It's, the camera. So see if I can angle it. I don't know. So the faucet head is just above the shower. It's just a very skinny thing and just a very small basic shower. So I'm just going to clean that out. Like I said, I already sprayed it down. So I'm just going to grab a cloth and I'm just going to wash it down. And it has the glass walls. So the glass, so I will be using the glass cleaner as well, but it's this chrome stainless steel and glass, and I don't like it, and I don't like it's just impossible to clean. So it's going to take a few minutes to clean this. I gotta do the whole shower walls and the floor, and then I gotta do the toilet. So and then I gotta go upstairs and I gotta do the shower floor, the toilet, the sink, and the bathtub. So when I get this bathroom done, I will be upstairs doing the other one. Alright, so it took me 15 minutes to scrub the shower. It's gonna need a major deep clean for the chrome on the inside, and then all the tracks on the top and bottom will just need a really good deep clean. But it took me 15 minutes to scrub the inside. It didn't look dirty until I started getting, near the floor where it's one continuous shower piece, so there's no seams or anything, but it's just like where the floor curves and the wall curves and there's a little shelf thing there. I'm gonna have to do some stuff. I don't quite know how to clean water stains off of this chrome. I mean, I've done in small places, but I'm not quite sure how to do it on this, so I'm gonna have to look that up. The cleaner I have is just leaving streaks and it's not getting the watermarks off. So I will be doing a separate video doing my shower, but I can say for today I have done a good job in and out, where I know it's not going to be as hard to clean next time. I've done the toilet, so now I'm heading upstairs to the master bedroom where I will do the toilet, the sink, the tub, and just the shower floor. So I'll see you in just a few moments. Alright, so I've washed out my tub, I've done my sink and the toilet. So now I'm just going to show you how I'm going to do my shower tile floor here. I'm just going to lower my camera down if I can. Oops. Last time I did that, I pinched my finger and I still have the blood blister. Let's get this one down a little more too. There we go. Like I said, I just have those couple spots where the water seems to always puddle and then it leaves a funny mark. Just gotta get the gloves back on. Just 1 second. Okay, so like I said, I sprayed those few corners where the water always puddles with the toilet bowl cleaner, and I'm going to use my new toilet bowl brush. I found these at Dollarama. I think they were $4 or $4.50 each, and they are silicone. They don't scratch anything. I find they work really good. They're sturdy. I've had them for quite a few months now. I think every bathroom I have has one. So if I've got 4 in my house, and I know they work good. So I'm just going to take the toilet bowl brush. I'm just going to scrub. I don't know why, just a few spots where the water just always puddles. And if we forget to use the little squeegee and I'm just going to set the camera up a little bit straighter. So if we forget to use the little squeegee, then the water just puddles there. And I mean, my shower needs to be cleaned, but I'm out of my grout cleaner right now, so I decided just a little bit of the toilet bowl cleaner just in those bad corners, just kind of help. I usually like the white one because then it will kind of bleaches, any toilet bowl cleaner is fine, but I find sometimes the blue one will stain my tiles, a little bit of blue. Today I'm not worried, I just want to get that off. And then just big clump of pet hair always in my drains. It's the thing with having animals, there's always pet hair. So I'm just going to grab my mop and I'm just going to mop the floor down. Minutes, and that really does clean my shower tiles too. It really gets them clean. I'm just going to turn the shower on just so I can get my mop wet. Just mop this in. I'm done cleaning up here now, so I can go back down to the kitchen and do the oven now. This cleaning the bathrooms has taken me longer than expected. It usually does, but the longer I'm doing this, the more time the oven cleaner is doing what it's supposed to do. So I'm just gonna mopping here, and then I'll be downstairs just a few moments to finish the oven. Alright, so I'm back in the kitchen. I'm going to do the oven. Now somebody said you can use the razor blade on the oven door. I'm just curious if it will work. And yes, it does. No more real scraping. Look at all this stuff it's getting off. It looks so good. I just don't know how to clean in the space, like inside here. I've tried so many different things and I don't know how to do it. Look at that. No more real scraping, just using the little razor blade, and it is just so full of stuff. I don't even know if it was in the frame if you could see what I was doing. I just scraped all that off the door, the glass on the door. Okay, that is, I'm just going to see if this will work on the inside. Let's see. I don't want to press too hard. I don't want to damage anything, but wow, that works good. I know this door comes off. I've done it a couple times, but then I always have trouble getting the door back on, so I'm not taking the door off. Wow, this is really cut on my cleaning time. Scrubbing and everything. Now I'm not going to use this on the sides or on the top. I'm just using it here where there's like burnt on stuff is. All the burnt on stuff is always on the bottom. Oh, I actually like that. Never actually thought of you doing this. I just want to be very careful. I don't want to wreck anything. I don't want to scrape anything. I don't want to press too hard. My puppy's walking past the camera. So I'm just going to go and grab the cleaning cloth and a bucket of soapy water and just wash the rest of the oven door out. Okay, so I just have my mop bucket here and I'm just using Palmolive dish soap and I'm just using one of these little scrubby brushes. It's a new one, there's nothing in the handle, so I'm just going to use that just to scrub this out. I like something with a handle so I can really just get into the sides really good. Like I say, I know it wasn't that long ago that I had scrubbed this out, but just, like I said, I'm not the only one who cooks food in the house. Shoot. This has these little hooks here. I always have trouble. side. I'm just gonna set the mop bucket down. Just gonna keep scrubbing this. It'll take quite a while to scrub and get this all clean. So it is 10 o'clock exactly at the moment, or 10:01 now, but so I will be back when I get this, more of this stuff scrubbed off. It's just the angle I have to stand at, it's, you're just gonna see the back of me. So I'm just gonna finish scrubbing the top and the back and the sides, and then I will be back. All right, I am back. It's now 11:04, so it's taken me an hour to scrub this and rinse this all out. So I'm just gonna move the camera so you can see inside how clean it is. There's still some marks in there that I'm really gonna have to scrub a little bit more. It's all been rinsed out. I can just rehang this back up. I thought I did. And I also kind of did the racks. I just took the racks, I just kind of scrubbed them off with just soapy water. The racks weren't that bad, but inside it's now all clean. And then what I'm gonna, what I like to do is after I get this all rinsed, I'm going to just set my oven to, just gonna do another preheat to 200. I'm just preheating it to 200, and that will just kind of help burn off any moisture or anything in the oven, so that I know I'm not gonna have any fire in the oven. As I'm here watching it do a preheat, then I will cook something. I'm always the first person to cook something when I clean the oven. Especially when I've got kids and my husband around. I just don't want them to do anything to, if the easy off isn't cleaned off clearly or good enough, or just leftover soap or moisture or anything in the oven, I don't want a problem. So I'm the first one to use it after I've done that. Now here is my cooktop. And so I've got my little scraper here. Like I said, I didn't have any, I used up the rest of the Easy Off, otherwise I would have sprayed a little more here. So I just kind of pushed it back in place. Now I'm not wearing my gloves. You should be wearing gloves doing this. The cleaner actually was going through the gloves while I was doing the oven. But I'm just gonna do this. And my hands are sore, so I just figured I'm just going to do this quick. And anytime I'm using Easy Off, I always have gloves on. I know when I first sprayed, I just sprayed and I forgot to put the gloves on. But while I was doing the oven, I had my gloves on. I just took them off doing the final rinse because they got all wet inside. I saw this and it said that this Easy Off was supposed to really help clean and get off all the burnt stuff. And I'd say so far I can't tell because this part of the burner doesn't get used on a regular basis. But wow, that worked good. I can tell because you can see where the grease is, how it's like bubbled up and darker. And it's just scraping all that away. That would normally take me hours of scraping, or of scrubbing. Wish I would have known this sooner. Now my cook stove is going to be a lot easier to clean. It's going to stay cleaner more. See, now I'm getting into, this is the burner we use all the time. This is the burner that everything spills on and burns over. And wow, that is looking really good. I'm curious it would happen if I actually left the Easy Off overnight, like the one post had suggested. I just didn't have overnight to do this. I just wanted to get my oven and stuff clean. I've got this morning with not a lot to do, so I just figured I would do my kitchen and bathrooms today. Still taking me a lot longer to get everything done. But like I said, I started, it was about 7:45 this morning. And now it's like almost 11:15, so you know, like 3.5 hours of cleaning non-stop. There, I'm just gonna scrape some more of this stuff here off and see how much cleaner that looked. That does, it looks so good and so shiny. And then all the stuff I've scraped off. I'm just gonna grab a paper towel. Like I said, I'm not somebody who uses paper towel cleaning, but there are some times when using certain cleaners, just so you can just go straight into the garbage. So I'm just gonna, all this Easy Off can just go straight into the garbage. It's not working as good as I thought it was gonna work. I guess I'll just grab a second piece of paper towel and just wipe it off. Now I'm still gonna go and use my glass cook stove cleaner to clean the top of the stove, just because I don't want the Easy Off on here. I'm just gonna grab a damp rag. Just gonna wipe this Easy Off residue off first. I just want to see how good that got it. Yes, I know it's gonna beep at me. See, but this cloudiness, I don't think I can ever really get rid of the cloudiness on this burner. I don't have another dry rag. I'm just gonna grab a paper towel. There. I'm gonna dry that off. Don't need to keep hearing it beep. There we go. And then I'm just gonna grab my, I think it's Cerama Bright. Yes, I'm using the Cerama Bright Cooktop Cleaner. But because of the burners that we always use, I don't think I can get the cloudiness gone. I've read some people say they have a good cleaning that with glass cleaner. I have not tried, and I don't feel like using glass cleaner today. I've already used the Easy Off, and I'm using the Cerama Bright. I just don't want too many harsh chemicals at one time. I don't know how they would mix with each other. And I've got my little, it's gonna beep at me again. Okay, but I got my little silicone and plastic scraper. I'm just going to spread this out. My dog's barking. It's garbage day, so the garbage truck is going by too right now. Oven is preheated, so I'm just going to turn it off now. Just going to open the door to the oven for a minute, and I'm just going to wipe the Cerama Bright off, and we'll see what the stove looks like. And I know I've used more Cerama Bright than I needed, but I just wanted to get that residue of the Easy Off. I've got so much water and stuff right here in this corner. And when this corner underneath gets wet with moisture, it beeps too. Grab the paper towel. Just dry this off with a paper towel only because I just don't have another dry rag at the moment. But there we go. My cook stove is done. I'm actually really impressed with how easy that was to clean. Buff this up and shine it up a little more. I'm really impressed with that easy off and the scraper to clean. Now if only I could find something that really got all the burnt stuff off. Now if only I could find something to really get rid of this cloudiness on here. As far as I can tell, I was doing research on things, watching other YouTube videos. I can't tell if anything actually works to clear that, because they will do a lot of cuts. I don't really like to do a lot of cuts in my videos. That's why I show the time and the camera doesn't move. I'm right there. If I try something and if it doesn't work, I say it doesn't work. If it works, I'll say it works. But it's just, I'll say the Easy Off really got all that burnt on stuff. So I can see all the lines to all the burners, which this one here, this outer ring one, I very rarely see. This white one, last time I had cleaned it with the glass scraper and worked really hard, I've now always see this other center ring. So that is good. I just gotta find some way to make this cloudiness disappear. That I may never be able to get rid of. There, my stove is done. So I figure I've got the stove done, I might as well do the counter. So I'm just gonna move the stuff out of the way. And I had another dry cleaning cloth that I need to do the outside of the doors, and I'm not sure where it went. Just 1 second. Alright, I found my rags. I dropped them in the floor of the laundry room when I was grabbing stuff. I just realized that I had my oven rack sitting here, so a little bit of the greasy stuff from the oven just dripped. So I was just wiping that off. So now I've got my Weiman Granite Cleaner and Polish Spray, and I'm out of my stainless steel spray, but I do have the stainless steel wipes. And I say I don't really like the wipes, but I bought them to test them out, and I'm not going to buy any more stainless steel cleaner until I've used these up. There's actually quite a few left in here, so I'm just one of those people, I'm like, I don't like them, but I bought them, so now I'm going to use them until they are gone, and when they're gone, then I will buy myself some more stainless steel spray. And then I just got a couple of, this one here is just a microfiber cloth, and this one here is also microfiber, but it's actually for polishing mirrors and tile, and I find it works good in the bathroom, but it also works good with the granite, so I'm going to use this one. Okay, so make sure I've got it on, and I just give a good spray. I'm almost out of this one, but I knew I was almost out, and I did pick up a new bottle of the one for granite and marble and stuff. Yeah, this is almost gone. It's almost gone. I'm one of those people also, when I'm cleaning and bottle's almost empty, and I just can see how much is left. Not really much left. I'm just going to pour it out here, and it just gives one more bottle out of my cupboards. Now I'm going to use this one first, just because there's going to be a couple puddles of the cleaner there. So just, I always clean in a figure 8 pattern. I've done institutional cleaning, and so working like a hospital setting, so just ways to clean. So I always do my mopping and wiping is always done in a figure 8. So you're overlapping what you just did and you're not spreading. Sometimes I don't always do that. It just depends on what I'm cleaning. I know my mirrors and stuff. Sometimes when I'm doing mirrors and glass, I will do a figure 8, I will do a circular, or I will do just a straight back and forth. That's what I was doing earlier when I was doing my mirrors. I'm just doing a combination of all of them, just so I can go different directions and just make sure there's like the mirrors and glass, especially there's no streaks. Just some jam on the counter. Peanut butter on this part of the counter. Although it could be cranberry sauce and gravy. That would make more sense than peanut butter and jam. I'm just going to go over this just because I know when I spray, I usually end up spraying the cook stove. Just do the final polishing just around the edge because my counter has the granite lip and it goes around underneath to where it hits the where the cupboards are, or where this overhangs. I've got there's some plywood type stuff under there. Bits of food just get stuck under here too. It always happens. Stuff boils over the stove. It always gets trapped just under this little lip right there. So now I'm just going to take this other one here, so I know this one actually polishes. And I'm just going to go over and give it a good polish. Just over the stove. That. Well, my counter for my island is done. My stove is done, microwave's done. Now I'm just going to do the outside of the appliances with the wipes. I'm going to start with this little fridge over here. It's been a lot of years since I've had a magnetic fridge, so I have a few things that are actually stuck to the fridge. I know why I don't like these wipes. They dry out so fast. Maybe I will, when I go to get grout cleaner, maybe I'll buy a bottle of this stainless steel spray, just because I'm going to have to be able to clean the outside of these And then I will just use the little claws here as my, use these little claws. They're the stainless steel wipes. That's what they're called. They're called wipes. I guess I can use these as my cleaning cloths after I spray with the cleaner. And I will say, I find this is not as, doesn't leave fingerprints like the stainless steel does, so I like this. It's magnetic. So hanging up, I have this little chart here. It's kind of from the dollar store. I think it was probably about $3, but it's the measure equivalent chart. So I keep that on my fridge. And this little message board here. I keep it for a grocery list. Just started to use it. My daughter got it for me last year for Mother's Day. And it's been just, usually it just sits in the craft room or in the basement attached to the whiteboard so it doesn't get used. But when I discovered that this fridge is magnetic, I decided to use it. And then my kids were here for Thanksgiving, so they've written messages all over it, so I'm not going to be deleting it. That also means I can't use it for a while, but all my kids have a message on there. So I'm just going to move that up. And next time it gets deleted, because one of the kids deleted it themselves. And then I can actually, then I can use it for groceries. I'm not gonna touch it right now. I'm gonna say I don't like these wipes. It's already like drying out on me. I am just gonna grab this little cloth here because there is something sticky right down the front of here. Something's spilt all the way down the front of the doors. I don't know what it is. There. There. That helps clean it off faster. So now I will do the front of the microwave and the oven. Do one of these. I'm just going to get a little bit of water on here just because it's just a little too dry. I'm just going to do the microwave first. And then the stove. Oops. That is going to keep beeping at me. I don't like locking the oven, but well, it just locks the door. I don't know if that will lock the control pad. That's okay. The oven was just cleaned anyways, so I don't want anybody to use it. I guess I'm just going to keep turning the lights on and off. That's okay. There's just a lot of like food and stuff stuck on the control panel. that's all cleaned off now. Now, just what did I do? Cleaning the oven, I got the wall. It was just painted. That's. I was trying not to do that, but I did. Clean this quickly. I don't need my husband to see that. Well, I did that last time when they had painted before. And then I cleaned the oven, and then I got oven cleaner grease splashed up this wall here. Not on purpose, you know, cleaning up the oven. You know, it's built into the wall, so I splashed the wall. At least today I actually noticed it, so it'll be fine. It's okay. It may have to get, I think this wall here may have to get touched up anyway, so there. Dry off the microwave a little more. Let's do this a little more. I'm gonna have to get something to get in and clean these grill a little bit better. I don't know where my little cleaning tools are that would work for that today. Like I said, everything got kind of packed and moved out of the way. Everything is just getting moved. So I don't know where the little brushes went. I'll have to look for them. So I will be doing that another day. But I guess I'm finished what I was going to do today. So I guess I'll end my video here. It's now 11:30. I said I started this at 7:45. So, you know, almost 4 hours of cleaning. And I've got my kitchen and 3 bathrooms done. So I did the stove, the microwave, the cook stove, the island, and then I did the 3 bathrooms. So the one in the basement, I just did the toilet, shower, sink. The one on the main floor just has the toilet and the sink. And then my bathroom, I did the tub, sink, toilet, and just the shower floor. So I guess, so I want to can we speak? Thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed to my channel and watching my videos, and I'll see you in the next ones. Bye.